Hello, good evening to all design aspirants. Today we are talking about NIFT specific topic, that is number systems. And before we start the session, let me welcome you all on the behalf of Creative Edge. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe our YouTube channel for regular updates and also follow us on Telegram and Instagram. If you are looking for study material, you can download the study material for free by clicking on the link given in the description box. So let us start our discussion on number systems. So this discussion will be continued in our next session also. So that's why I'm calling it as number systems part 1. Today, our focus will be on some unit digit questions, some divisibility rule based questions, and few basic application of number systems, basic terms and the concepts of number systems. This is what we are covering in today's session, and next remaining topics will be covered in our next session. And let me tell you once again, we are specifically targeting this topic from the point of view of NIFT. We are talking about from the point of view of NIFT. If you are targeting NIFT, you must not miss this topic. You must prepare it well. And let us start. So the very first question on our screen says, the last digit of a number obtained by multiplying the given numbers will be. So here the answer, the quick reaction, the quick answer to this one generally is from students is as option A. But this is not correct. Why this is not correct? Because let me tell you, here you don't have a 5. Though the numbers are there, but you are missing 5. So if 5 is not there, though even numbers are there, but 5 and even number when multiplied gives you a result of unit digit as 0. So right now the result will be 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4, 4, 4 into 6, 24 carry over, unit digit is 4 again, 4 into 7, 28, so unit digit is 8, 8 into 8, 64, unit digit is 4, 4 into 9, 36, so unit digit is 6. So answer to this question will be B, not A. Be aware of the question, make sure you have read it correctly, you have not let it go, and let not your subconscious brain trick you with this that there is a 5, right? There is no 45 here in between. Next, we have product of first prime number and product of and first composite number is. So the first prime number is 2 and first composite number is 4. When I say prime number, a prime number, a prime number is a number that has exactly two distinct factors. When I talk about a composite number is a number which has got exact minimum of three distinct factors, including that number, right? So three distinct factors are required in a composite number, whereas two distinct factors are required in a prime number. So in a prime number, there are exactly two distinct prime numbers, and in composite number, it is minimum of, it is less than or it is greater than or equal to three factors, right? Three factors of given number. So for this 4, we have three different factors as 1, 2, and 4. And for this 2, we have 1 and 2. So the smallest prime number or the first prime number is 2 and the first composite number is 4. So the product of both is 8. Majority people commit mistake here as the answer is 2 or the answer is 6, but both of them are not correct. The correct answer is 8. I hope it is clear to you all. Next, we have the largest natural number by which the product of consecutive even natural numbers, three consecutive even natural numbers, is always divisible. So if my first even number is 2 into n, next even number will be 2n plus 2, and next even number will be 2n plus 4, right? The largest number by which the product of these three, the product of these three. So 2n into 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 4 will always be divisible by which of the given numbers? So let us multiply, let us just multiply 2 into 2, 2n into 2n is 4n, 4n plus 4n. Then let's multiply it with 2n plus 4. So this is 4n into 2, this is 4n square, 2n into 2n, 4n square, 2n into 2 is 4n. Now 4n square into 2n is 8n cube, and this 4n square into 4 is 16n square. Then this 4n into 2n, 4n into 2n is 8n square, and 4 into 4 is 16n. So if we take 6n square common, 8n square common, we will have n plus 2 plus 1 plus, not n square but n only. So let's recount it. So this will be 8n cube plus 24n square plus 16n. So let's take 8n common. Then we'll have 8n square plus n plus 1, right? So that is n square plus n plus 1. So minimum value for this n will be 1. If we take this minimum value as 1, so that will be 8 into 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. So this minimum value will be 8 into 3, 24. So this is the minimum, but what we are asked is largest natural number. So the maximum can be, if we take this n as 2, then that will give you 2 square 4 plus 2 6 plus 1 7, right? So, so in any case, we can put any value of n, but that factor will depend on the product of 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16, 16 into 3 consecutive numbers are there, right? So that will be the minimum number. If that would have been the minimum, answer is 24, but the question is maximum. Then let us say we have 2. If we keep n equal to 1, we have 2, 4, and 6. 6 into 4, 24 into 2, 48. So the maximum or the largest number will be 48. The minimum number is 24. So what if we keep n equal to 3? So take n equal to 3. So that will be n equal to 3 will give you 6, 8, and 10. 6 into 8, 48 into 10, 480. So 480 is divisible by 48 only, not by 16, not by 96. You cannot divide this by 96. Let us check it. 24 2s are 48, 24 4s are. So this is 5 times. So this is possible, but with n equal to 2, this is not possible. For 3 consecutive integers, we'll have the value of n minimum as 1, and the maximum can be anything more than that. So the maximum number that multiplies is 48. The largest number which by which the product of 3 consecutive numbers is always divisible. Take 8 here common, as then you'll have n cube plus 3n square plus 2n. So now if you keep any of the value, say minimum value of n is 1, so 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 2 into 1. So this is 2 plus 3, 5 plus 1, 6. So 8 into 6, 48. So this is how we determine the maximum possible value of the natural number or largest possible natural number, which when divide the product of 3 consecutive natural numbers, that number will always be divisible by this 48. You can keep any value of n and you'll have the product divisible by 48. Always, always, always. What if you keep n equal to 5? What if you keep n equal to say 4? That will give you 8, 10, and 12. 12 8 is a 96. 96 into 10, 960. N equal to 5. You'll have 10, 12, and 14. 14, 10, 140. 140 into 12 divided by 48. So that will give you 4. And this time 140 divided by this will give you 35. But what about 96? What about 96? This is 8 times. 8 ones are 8. Carry over is 6. 6 0 60. Not divisible. That's why. That's why I cannot have 96 as my answer, but 48 as my answer. Right? So how will we determine? How do we determine? Let us learn this with the structure. So whenever you have three consecutive natural even numbers, that will be 2n, 2n plus 2, 2n plus 4. So product of the three will be this one. Take 8 common and then put the minimum value of n. That will give you 48 as the minimum value. So every next number will be a multiple of 1. Hence, every number will be divisible by 48. So this is the maximum number that can divide. Next we have, in an exam, scores of A and B is 140, B and C is 120, C and A is 130. So A plus B 140, B plus C 120, C plus A 130, and the score of C is. So let's add them all. That will give you 2 times of A plus B plus C. That is 100, 100, 100, 300, 40, 20, 60 plus 30, 90. That is 390. And sum of A, B, and C will be 195. 195. So if we need to determine the value of C, we must subtract the sum of A and B from the sum of A, B, and C. So that will give you 195 minus A plus B is 140. So the result will be 55. So this makes answer B. Next we have the length of a road is 1 kilometer. Say this is the road. This is the road. So length of this road is 1 kilometer. This length is equal to 1 kilometer. Right. The number of plants are required for plantation at a gap of 10 meters in both sides of the road. Say this is side 1, this is side 2. Every 10 meters we are planting plants, so number of plants required. So let us calculate for one side, then it multiplied by 2, right? So for one side that is 1000 meters, and after a gap of every 10 meters we are going to keep a tree. So the number of trees required on one side will be 100. No, not 100, plus 1, because the very first will be at the reference line, right? So that also should be counted, and the very last will be at the other reference line. So 101 on one side, and we need to plant it on both sides, so that will be 202. So answer to this one is option C. Next we have the sum of consecutive odd natural numbers each divisible by 3 is 144. Three consecutive odd natural numbers. So first odd number is say 2n minus 1. Next will be 2n plus 1. And next will be 2n plus 3. So what if we keep n equal to 1? Then no problems. If you want to keep it that ways, you can keep it that ways. Let's keep it 2n plus 1, the very first number, n equal to 1. If you keep n equal to 1, then 2n minus 1 will give you 1, right? So that ways also can be done. And if you want to keep it this ways, you can keep it this ways also. So sum of these three is equal to 144. No, this is not the case. Why? Because this is wrong. In fact, earlier 2n minus 1 plus 2n plus 1 plus 2n plus 3 equal to 144 was also wrong in reference to this particular question. Why? Because it reads each divisible by 3. Each divisible by 3. So here each is not divisible by 3. So make each number divisible by 3, the first number should be 3n, next number should be 3n plus 3, next number should be 3n plus 6, right? And sum of these three will be correct as per our question. So sum of these three is 144. So let's add them all. So that will give you 9n plus 9 equal to 144, or take 9 common, n plus 1 equal to 144. 9 1 time 9, carry over is 5, 6 times. So that n plus 1 is equals to 16. So n will be equal to 15. That will be giving us n equal to 16 minus 1, 15. So if n is 15, what is the value of shortest among them? Shortest will be 3n. So 3 into 15 is 45. So this is the required answer. So message from this question is very, very clear, and that is you must read the question very carefully. You must read the question very carefully. Next, we have a number divided by 63 gives us 19 as remainder. If the same number when divided by 7, the remainder will be. Say, we know the rule dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So here the dividend be D, divisor was 63, quotient was some value Q, and remainder was 19. When the same number is divided by 9, so the divisor will be 9, so the D upon 9, so in place of D upon 9 is equal to, you can say 63 into Q plus 19 upon 9. So that will be 63 upon Q divisible by 9 will give you 7Q, plus 19 upon 9 will give you a remainder of 1. So the remainder to this particular will be 1, and that has not been mentioned. So answer will be none of the above. None of the above is the correct answer here. Next we have, which of the following is not a square of any natural number? So square of any natural number does not end with any of these digits, as unit digit. Also, square of any number does not end with odd number of zeros. Odd number of zeros. If you find odd number of zeros, or you find 2, 3, 7, 8 at units place, then these numbers are not perfect squares, right? Hence, answer to this question is option A. Option A. Next, we have product of these numbers is equal to 2 minus 1 by 3 into 2 minus 3 by 5 into 2 minus 5 by 7 into 2 minus 995 upon 997. So this is the sequence, and we need to determine what will be the product. So let's try to simplify these three brackets first. So 2 minus 1 by 3 into 2 minus 3 by 5 into 2 minus 5 by 7. So this is 3 into 2. Take LCM. 3 into 2, 6 minus 1 upon 3. This is 5 into 2, 10 minus 3 upon 5. This is 14 minus 5 upon 7, and so on. So this is 6 minus 1 is 5 upon 3 into 7 upon 5 into 9 upon 7, and on that basis we can determine the pattern. Next will be 11 upon 9 and so on. So the numerator value is, this was 5, so plus 4, right? So next one was 7, so plus 4. So 995 plus 4, 999 upon 995. See here, this was 7, so this was 7. So this will be 997. So this and this and this and this and this, and so here it was 997 upon 995, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. So this will get cancelled. So what will be left out is 999 upon 3. Answer to this one is option C. Let's have the last question of the day. Taxi charges in a city contain fixed charges and additional charge per kilometer. The fixed charge for a distance up to 5 kilometer and additional charge per kilometer thereafter. The charge for distance of 10 kilometers is 350 rupees and charge for 25 kilometers is rupees 800. Then charge for the distance. This is a linear equation and two variable kind of question. So say fixed charge is F and the variable charge is V, right? So 5F for first 5 kilometers, this value is F. After this, whatever be the value of kilometers, so the distance minus 5 into V, right? So F plus D minus 5 into V gives you the value. So this F total distance was 10 kilometers. So for this we have F plus 5V is equal to 350 and F plus 20V is equal to 800, right? So from these two equations, we can determine the value of V by subtracting 1 from the 2. We'll have 15V is equal to 800 minus 300 is 500 minus 50 is 450. So this is 15 3 times. So V is 30, right? So now substitute the value of V here to determine the value of F. So F is 5 into 30 is equal to 350. So that will give you F is equals to 350 minus 150. So value of F is 200. And now for the distance of 30 kilometers, that will be F plus 25V. So 200 plus 25 into 30. So 200 plus 750. So the answer to the question is 950. And hence, answer is option C. So this is it for today. In our next session, we'll talk about more questions on number systems. This is an important topic if you are targeting NIFT 2023 because there are regularly questions on NIFT 2023. So thank you guys. Thank you for being with us. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe our channel and also follow us on Telegram and Instagram. See you in our next session.